guys, it's Lisa here. I hope you're well. I just wanted to share with you a calculator that I find particularly useful to size up the fabric that I'm going to need for a project. And this particular calculator is produced by theyarntree.com, and I'll put the link in the comments box below for you. This is the one that I've used for a long time, since I really got back into cross stitching. What I do like about it in particular is you calculate based on the number of stitches, your fabric count, the number of threads, the number of threads each cross covers. So obviously if you're stitching it sort of over 1 or over 2, so obviously it says here Aida is 1 and it is usually 2 in terms of your the count that you're working on. I do have a video about that in terms of 1 over 1, 2 over 1, that kind of thing, that I'll also link for you as well. It also asks you how many inches of spare fabric you want to leave for the border for framing, and then what it does is it calculates the size, but it also tells you what size needle you should be using and how many strands of floss. So it's really quite clever. So I am going to do this based on my chatelaine that I've recently got the fabric for. So I know that it's 357 stitches wide and 357 stitches high. Obviously it's square. My fabric count is 28 because I'm going to be doing this on a 28 count joblin, and the number of threads that it's going to cover. So I'm going to stitch this 2 over 2 because I'm working on even weave rather than linen. So I'm going to put 2 in there. So it says here, yeah, Aida is 1, linen is usually 2, but even weave is the same. Extra fabric on each side of the border. Well, I'm going to put 3 inches extra size extra fabric on each side for the border. I don't really think that matters too much. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put the extra fabric on each side for finishing. So there we go. And then you just hit the calculate size and it tells you exactly what you would need. So it's telling me here that my stitched area will be 25.5 inches by 25.5. Well, it will because it's square. It's telling me that if I want to have 3 inches either side, I need to cut a square piece of fabric. That's 31.5 inches by 31.5 to give me that 3 inch either side. It's telling me to use a 26 tapestry needle, which I would for that. And then it's telling me to use 2 strands of floss for stitching, which I certainly will, and then 1 strand of floss for the back stitch, which absolutely this is what I would use. So I do really enjoy this calculator. I think it's so intuitive in terms of the way that it works, but also this extra piece of information on the bottom in terms of if everybody's ever unsure what size needle do I need to work on that fabric. This spells it out beautifully for you. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you find that useful. I'll catch you soon. Take care. Bye.